I am sorry to interrupt the World Cup scheduling, but a public service announcement needs to be made right now. An absolute disgrace has taken place, and that is Manchester United Football Club. I tried to ignore Manchester United business during this World Cup because I know what this football club are like. I know how they're going to stress us all out. I know what they're like in transfer windows. We give it all the big un and we end up with nothing. But I can't ignore this one. I ignored it with Elliot Anderson. You lot saw my video about Elliot Anderson. Yeah, like when I said we should have been going in and trying to get this guy. I don't care for the fee. Get the player that you want. We didn't. From there, that was a red flag for me. It was a red flag from the very beginning when I was seeing we're not engaging in talks. We don't want to enter a bidding war. It immediately sent me to the thought that we will do the same for our next targets. I said, guys, categorically said, we walked into this window saying Wharton, Baleba, Chua Meni potentially, Anderson, Fernandez, all these names, and I said let's be careful we don't end up with none of them. And lo and behold, guys, Manchester United will end up with none of them. We have just let Tottenham Hotspur slap us in the face. In fact, slap us, spit on us, punch us up, bully us, send us to the shops. We have let Tottenham Hotspur do that. Tottenham, that's an ambitious club, not Manchester United, refusing to go to 85 million after briefing and saying that this man is a priority. You said that Elliot Anderson is a priority. So what you're telling me is Manchester United have been pipped for our first and second choices. Oh, and what are we going to do? Go and get Alex Scott? And what do you think Alex Scott is going for? 5 million, 10 million, 30 million? No. Oh, let's go back in for Baleba. You think Tony Bloom, after seeing now how desperate we're going to be? This is going to be another window where we are going to butcher it when we get Champions League football. For me, this was meant to be the window where Manchester United can close the gap. We had something going on with Carrick. Can you get the right players to support this manager? Because at the end of the day, we could talk about manager. We do not have a good enough team to try and compete. This was meant to be the year. All these managers change, all these clubs changing managers, all of that. And now look, we're butchering another window. A lot of you lot told me you're overdoing it. You're overdoing it with the Elliot Anderson video. How about now? Because a lot of you were sold on Matheus Fernandes. Me, I don't really care too tough about Matheus Fernandes. But when a team prioritize a player and say that is the player that we are going to get in, I want to see that player delivered. I want to see that player unveiled as a Manchester United player. It's excuse, time and time again. No matter who is in charge. You want Matheus Fernandes. You've said that you're going to go all out for him. And it's, oh, we don't want to go up to 85 million. Oh, you know, the new way, we don't get bullied. Oh, we don't get bullied. All right, don't get bullied. But then in the end, don't get no player. Don't get the players that you want. Sorry, I've just got the game on as well. Don't get the players that you want. That is the reality. All of this, we'll walk away from it. Are we in a position to be walking away? Are we in a position to be walking away from our first and second targets? Now what are we going to do? Panic buy Alex Scott? And you think you're going to get him less than what Fernandes is going for now? Or what are we going to do? Panic try and break the bank for Chua Meni because he's a Real Madrid player and you want to get everyone excited? It's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. Let's stop making excuses for this. I supported Ineos, right? So I'm one of the people that said, you know what, I'm going to give them an opportunity, but this is the window where they win or lose me. I'm going to support them for now. I don't mind some of the signings they've made. It was first windows. I said they've butchered the managerial situation. I really think they were butchering that over the times, you know, with the Ten Hag situation with Amorim. But nah, this is some I don't even want to say that, bro. I'm in America. Let me not even say them words. This is terrible stuff, guys. Matheus Fernandes is somebody that, whether I think he's okay, I don't think he's as good as everyone makes out, but we're gonna see. But he's somebody that comes and helps this team. He's tenacious, he gets on the ball, he's got a good long pass, he wants to play the game the right way. We need a midfielder like that. We needed a midfielder like that. Same thing that I was saying about Elliot Anderson. We needed midfielders like that. But now what are we gonna do? Now what are we going to do? You're just telling me, here's Edison. Ugarte goes and flipping does his ACL. We can't move him on. So don't tell me about one in, one out. We're not getting money for Ugarte. So what are we going to do? We're going to walk away from every deal. And I know people are going to say, well, the window hasn't even properly begun until after the World Cup. This is the problem. As soon as the World Cup's done, you get 3 weeks and then all of a sudden it's pre-season. You need to start ironing out who you're getting in now. Who you're getting in now. I'm tired of the excuses. I'm tired of the arrogance of this fan base. Oh, we can let Anderson go. Oh, because we're going to get Fernandes and then we're going to get this. But you don't believe briefings too much. You believe Laurie Whitwell and Samuel Luckhurst and all these guys. You get sold a dream consistently. Like, I talk about the standards of Manchester United. I talk about that on the pitch, right? I was banging this drum with the Ruben Amorim thing, and I was done with this fan base when it came with the Ruben Amorim situation. But then, even when it comes to transfers, we have this sense of arrogance that, like, oh, we can just let people. You can't just let these guys go. And a lot of people are going to say, well, this gives us an opportunity to go and scout. All right, let's see who we get in. Let's see who we get in. Are we going to get a Manu Kone? I don't even believe we're going to get players like that. So right now, we just have Edison. Our midfield hasn't improved. We let go of Casemiro. We're bringing in Edison. Casemiro starts for Brazil. Edison doesn't. Have Manchester United improved? Not yet. And yes, early. But let's not forget, we walked into this window saying we're going to prioritize the midfield. It's going to be the first time since Carrick left or since Scholes left that Manchester United are going to prioritize the midfield and build a midfield, and we're going to break the bank on a midfield rebuild. And then if we can get a left winger, or if we can get a left back, all right, we will. We butchered this midfield rebuild again. Oh, and this talks about Marcus Rashford returning. I don't think Rashford wants to return, so I don't think it's a great decision. I just think it's we're both forcing it on each other now. You know, when a couple wants to divorce, and in the family, the family start telling you, oh, come on, guys, like, just work on it. Go to therapy. You guys can work it out. Trust me, you guys have built such a community. Come on, we all love you. That's what it is with Rashford and Man United. We don't want each other. Man United don't want Rashford. Rashford don't want Man United. But hey, we can't sell you to Barcelona. You want to go Barca. Now you have nowhere else to go. We can't sell you. Blah blah blah. Here we go. We're back together working on it. We're now at couples therapy stage. We're now at the couples therapy stage. So, but for me, again, that just shows that Manchester United are not doing the right business. We can't move players on. We can't bring players in. I was getting told we're going to sign a left winger. We're in for Diamandi. We're in for this. And then slowly and slowly, you just start seeing Man United's name fade away. And you start seeing briefings that we don't want to go that far. We don't want to engage. The new Manchester United will not be pushed over. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so who are we going to get? Now it's Marcus Rashford back. Ugarte injured. Edison in. Elliot Anderson gone. Mateus Fernandes gone to Spurs, who are showing more ambition than Manchester United. They're really going for Tonali. They're really going for Fernandes. Here we go already. Popped us. People thought, oh, Fernandes won't go to Tottenham. Why would he not go? He's been relegated back-to-back times. He's not a big dog. He has been relegated back-to-back times. Why would he not be interested in going to Spurs? Who is he? We're talking like he's flipping Ronaldinho. Who is he? But Spurs are showing ambition. They want a man, they're going to go get him. They want a man, they're going to bid for him. Everybody was laughing at Spurs. They really went back in for Tonali and didn't offer more, and they just tried to beg him and say, please. Well, look at that. They looked at the next target and said, we're going to slap Man United in the face. Man, I didn't want to talk about, I'm going to go back to talking about the World Cup. I didn't want to talk about this club during this because everyone says I'm negative. But look at the stuff that we have to put up with. Missing out on our top two targets. Brought in Edison, who I would have assumed is going to be our third choice target. He might be first or second choice at this point. Oh, we're going to get a 30 million midfielder in, a young one, and then we're going to get a 70 million one, and then we're going to probably get a £100 million one to complete it. Absolute waffle. Man United are willing to spend 250 million on a rebuild of the midfield. Yeah, flipping right. Penny pinching as always. And you know what? It is what it is, guys, man. Like this video. I didn't say at the start of the video, you guys, the likes were going up in the last video compared to all the other videos, and this is what I'm talking about. But I didn't ask in the beginning of this one. But guys, continue liking, continue sharing and supporting the channel. Really appreciate it. Let's go back to the World Cup business. Manchester United are just a disgrace, man. I'm tired of acting like we're not. We're a disgrace. We're a disgrace when it comes to the transfer window. We're a disgrace. Ineos, man. They've lost me, bro. They're losing me. They need to do something spectacular this window. This is the window. This is the window. Guys, listen to me. If we do not get it right this window, forget it for the next 5 years. This is the window. This is the opportunity. This is the moment. If we do not get it done this one, we have been set back 5 years. We'll probably see Michael Carrick get sacked mid-season, and let's start all over again. So, boy, coach, how does Bruno Fernandes feel watching this? How do we want to keep? How does Bruno Fernandes feel watching this? His idol. I mean, Mateus idolizes this guy. How are we gonna feel watching it? How is he gonna feel? How are top players gonna feel watching this? It's a joke. I'm out. Peace.